Most people do not know why they need to get a job, and even why their parents recommend that the moment they graduate, they get a job, because over time they begin to have issues with people and do not really maximize their opportunities because they don't know the true essence of getting a job. And I'm going to explain that to you, that after your graduation, this is why you should get a job. Even when a lot of people are asking you to sack your boss, live your own life, right? Amazing. So, my name is Mrs. 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗃𝗧𝗏, and I welcome you into another episode of Life Unscripted. In Life Unscripted, we help intentional individuals to become students for life beyond academic session in order to achieve optimal success. And Life Unscripted only shows you how life is unscripted and helps you due to you becoming a student for life to take the discipline of a paper and a pen to write your own script. And so it is another day for you to actually rewrite your story. It's another day for you to work on the part of what is reading over you on the course of your life. And it's another day to know how, a technical know how of how you can be able to begin this journey of walking in the path of the course of your life to be able to write your script. All right. Amazing. And I'm bringing this for graduates, undergraduates, intentional individuals who are actually seeking for a job, but they think there is no job anywhere. Those fallacy of there is no job anywhere, unemployment is the problem. Not lie. That's not true. All right. So I want to share this thing with you so that you come into the consciousness of that, so that you can be able to maximize your full potential even while you look for a job. Right. So if it is your first time on my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get a notification when the next content drops. And if it is your first time on Facebook, go ahead and click on that follow button, because that is one of the best decisions you're going to make in your life this year and beyond. And of course, I'm going to share with you why in this series. Now, a lot of people actually get a job for a wrong reasons. Most of the times, the moment you talk, you see a fresh graduate from university and you ask them, okay, they carry their certificate here and there, I want to get a job, and you ask them, why do you really want to get a job? Because I need to make money. I didn't go to school in vain. And you see them, they will carry that certificate from head to toe, and they even struggle to even get one, and they struggle to maximize the opportunity even when they get one. And this is why I'm going to share with you the true essence of getting a job, so that you can be able to live your full potentials. You shouldn't be the only one here. You should gather them around, your friends, your enemies, your concubines, your parents, your guardians, that person you love so much and you want them to grow. This is the time for you to show love by tagging them in the comment section, or you copy the link and share to them, because the envy is less when everyone is succeeding. Now, what is the true essence of getting a job? Now, I do not actually want to call this a job, but a work. There is a difference between the two. A job is when people dictate what happens to your life, but work is what engages you and your capacity to become in order to earn as much as you want. Now, the true essence of getting a, and I can call it work, and your work is because you identify the course of your life. And because you identify the course of your life, that particular establishment you submitted your application is to help you build the capabilities to build on your dreams. That is why you have an open brain, and that is why you come into a particular role or a position in that particular establishment for the purpose of learning in the workplace. So you now see how your colleagues are working. You can now learn how your boss, do things. You can now beyond the amount of money, because you are going to forget how much you are being paid when you have actually grown so much to harness your opportunity, your next opportunity. So most people actually start subscribing or applying to those roles because of how much they are going to earn. But I want to let you know today that what you become is more important and more powerful than how much you earn, because those learning experiences is your experience that gives you an edge to the next opportunity that qualifies you to earn more. Right. So when you focus as a fresh graduate, don't ever focus on money. Focus on, is this the path with what I have identified for my life? Is this the path? Is this a particular establishment that helps me build capability in this part to maximize my full potential? Is it the thing that is going to give me the learning experiences I need to earn more? These are the questions you need to ask yourself, because money is a reward, or is a reflection of who you have become. So Like I shared with you the other day about the pillars of education, it's an ancient pattern for you to understand that success is a process. And if you don't go through that process, you will keep changing but not grow. That's why a lot of people are very flamboyant but are empty vessels. That's why you see a lot of people packaging without content. And you don't want to be that empty vessel. You want to truly write your script. You want to document your name. You want to make that legacy. This is how it is done. Most richest people or successful people that you do know today, right? They follow this path, and you know, character is built in tough times. It's not when you have succeeded that you build your character. It is that time when you have actually actualized those dreams of yours that becomes an amplification of the process you have gone through. So this is the time for you to bend down to understand that it's time to practice so that you can become. And when you become, you improve your competence, you improve your experience, you know how best to navigate things because you have been in the workplace. You are learning from different people how they work, how they do things beyond what you are doing, beyond your own role. You build your relationship skill, your social skills. You begin to build your competence. You begin to build your capabilities. You even unravel yourself in the process that, oh, I didn't even know I can do presentation. There's something my boss saw in me and gave me the task to actually go and defend the company. And over time, you see that as learning opportunity so that you can be able to grow yourself. By the time you come out of that job, you are no longer the same person. But the problem is that because people lack the true essence of getting into their work, what they do is that they get there because of the money. So they sit in a role and never improve themselves. What happens is that, let me mind my position. Me, I don't get time for this thing. So you always do what your boss asks you to do. You don't go the extra mile to use your creativity to be able to create an environment and make impact while you stay there, because you're not going to stay there for long. And that's why you are always advised to be the best you can be anywhere you are. So is that your best? That's the question. But if you have identified the course of your life, right, you understand that the rule of capital is not how much money that you have made. It is what is important or what is the head. That is why capital is always head. That's why those when you say capital city, it means where the head of state dwells. So that's why you see that the head of state of Nigeria, the head of Nigeria is in Abuja. And that's why it's the federal capital territory. That's where the head of state dwells. So at this state of your life, what is the head? The head here, what is the head is the first. So what matters to you at that particular time is what is most important, and that is your capital. So you don't actually uh, position money first when it is in your money season to actually grow your competence in order to drive that particular amount of money that you want to make. This is not the time to make money. It's about to build yourself practically so that what you do, you become that which you do, because that thing you do is going to have an impact in your life, and it's going to improve the level of the knowledge that you have acquired from the school system or people around you, so that you can be holistic. That's what makes you wealthy. And that is why you need to be a student for life, because a student for life understand that every journey in their life is a learning process. And so that is why we are building confident global champions. These leaders are becoming every single day documenting, because there are a lot of books that is going to come out of them because they are global voice. And so they are building those character and discipline that helps them to be able to seize their moment right at the point of their opportunities. Are you one of them? Type CGC in the comment section. If you want to have one-on-one conversation with me, go ahead and hit the link in the description of my channel if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that link on my bio. Let's have that conversation that takes this to a whole new level. And I bet you the moment your concept of getting into your work, not to get a job, after your graduation is actually renewed, you will now be able to see possibilities and be able to command those possibilities as probable things that are going to happen in your life based on what you are going to learn in the process. So see that always the workplace is always a learning experience, not a place to make money, because money is a reward of who you have become. So who are you becoming? Have you identified the course of your life? Is that particular role or position helping you to be able to build the capabilities and the experience that is needed for you to build on that dream? It's time for you to think about these things and then be able to get it right this time. I hope this makes a lot of sense to you. And I hope you are able to take action today by hitting the link in the description of my channel, or clicking that link on my bio if you're watching on Facebook, so that we can be able to have that conversation. You gain more clarity, build on your competence, it skyrocket your confidence, and then take it to a whole new level. I can't wait to be able to share your testimony to the world. I still remain your friend and your go-to-get edupreneur and networking strategies, Mrs. Chiamaka Linda Veshima. And until I come your way again in Life Unscripted, I want you to understand that life is unscripted. You only need the discipline to take a pen and a paper to write your script. And this is the time for you to wake up to the course of your life, because you need to live the life you are proud of and not the one people recommend. So stop getting a job and start getting into your work, because the course of your life is something that is written that you need to follow through. I'll see you in the next one.